Can you make that elephant in the room comment again?
Well, what did you say about sending receipts?
Oh, I told Mike that we were going to do rose thorn seed from the Regz, and he said, we were? And I go, I definitely texted you that. I have receipts.
And folks, if she gave me the receipts, I must have been checked out because I didn't see them. But I can come up with something.
We are rolling, right? Okay. And
Keep on rolling.
The mics that are not being used by us are off? Great. There's a whole team out there, guys. I wish you could see them. They're doing a great job. It makes me feel like this is a much more important show than it actually is. First elephant in the room. I know that my hair looks like this. I'm on an experimental drug that is making my hair gray. So if you're like, why does Nat's hair look weird and I can't put my finger on it? That's why it looks like that.
The experimental drug is for bigger tits.
Yeah, and it's not working.
What?
So soon I'm going to have a band of gray surrounded by brown. That's pretty cool. But in person, people think that it's cool, I've been told. So I'm not going to address you by name because that would give you too much power, but there's a couple people that have been harassing me about my hair in the comments. Hi, Mike.
Hey, welcome to the show. This is GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital wrap-up show. I'm one of your hosts, Blind Mike, and that is
Seeing
Natty Ice.
Natty Ice. Shout out HSR.
Yeah, speaking of which, we have an elephant that actually left the room.
Yeah, I mean, it would be difficult for us to not address it. How did you hear?
Jorge's text.
Jorge was me and Mike and Jorge's three-person group chat was blowing up.
No, it was the Slack, actually.
It was the Slack. So those of you that don't know, it was addressed on several shows.
Those of you who don't know, we have a Slack.
Those of you that don't know, we have a Slack. We are a real business. Yeah, we are a real business. Mike Harrington, no longer with us. He's on this earth. He's alive, but he is no longer with GaS Digital. I put it together in the Slack, as Mike said. We're not going to air it out, but there were some choice words by Ralph about things pertaining to Harrington. If you deduce and you go, oh, interesting. And
did he take a deduce?
Probably. And then they were like, hey, can we get coverage for Godfrey and HSR and American Loser this week? And I was like, And then last week, so I think I alluded to this a couple episodes ago. I was like, I have news about the Regz that I can't say on air yet, that I was going to be on the Regz for the Yankee Swap. Ooh. Paco told me about this weeks ago. And I come in for the Yankee Swap, and Lewis goes, I had to fire a producer this week.
10 days before Christmas.
10 days before Christmas, and me and Paco look at each other, we're like, and he's like, that person is Mike Harrington, and me and Paco look at each other like this. And Lewis goes, Natalie, did you know this? And I start to say, I gathered, meaning I gathered from the Slack messages about Harrington's shows. But he cuts me off and he goes, you hunted and gathered? It was a very Mike-ass joke that he made. He was like, you hunted and gathered?
I thought it was funny. Then immediately afterwards, Lewis went to grab the bomb-dana for himself, and Dan Soder made fun of him because he had just yelled at Dan for asking for the bomb-dana. He's like, oh, wow, we can't give ourselves a bomb-dana?
You hunted and gathered?
I love this ball. It's like a fucking cock.
Can't give yourself the bomb-dana. You're just trying to be like...
Wait.
I thought that was very funny that Soder immediately...
It deserved it. It was very bad. So that's how I heard about that. And
Bring
then
back the bomb spray.
It's out there. You want me to get it?
Probably, knowing this episode.
Well, we've only just begun. So it was addressed on Skanks, on Regz, and on Rap, I believe.
Oh, and HSR.
And HSR. Because Harrington was the guest on HSR.
Guest of the year.
Not to reveal it, but I think he's going to be the guest at the Chris Christmas party on Christmas morning.
What?
9 a.m., bright and early.
How is that possible? Because no one's invited to that.
Only Harrington's invited. Harrington is the only non-Chris allowed to be there.
Well, that was also something that they had to address. The fact that there was just a Christmas flyer an A for a bunch of different shows, and they were like, "Why is this here?"
If I think of it, I'm gonna circle it in the back of other shows and cut them in here. I think that would be funny to point them out.
Yeah.
Who was mad about it?
Ralph was just confused, I think.
Oh, because there is some drama regarding Ralph and the Christmas party that they address on this episode with Harrington, where Chris Fago was like, what did Ralph say? I think they get a quote from Dom, if I'm not mistaken, where they're like, yeah, Ralph claims that everyone was invited or they didn't know that. Sorry, we should give context.
Give the context.
So there was the GaS Digital
receipts.
Christmas party, first week of December, very early in December. And the Chris's, usually it's on a Thursday. So I feel like usually HSR is just here for it. And neither of the Chris's were directly invited, and they were very upset. And so they threw their own Christmas party called Christmas, where only Chris and Chris are invited, and Harrington. Spoiler. Comes out on... Oh, no, this comes out on Wednesday.
So what's the drama here? Drama alert. Ralph said he did invite Chris, even though they said that they didn't.
He just assumed that it was gone out to everybody.
We're going to get... Actually, I heard Sutton dared to talk shit about us.
Oh, yeah.
Dare.
Jorge told me. Jorge, what did he say?
So our official statement from Executive Frank was he thought that you guys were invited because you guys are, two of the original hosts. Dave Smith even brought you up to Ralph at the party, mentioning, oh, yeah, like you guys were Core 4 with Part of the Problem, Legion of Skanks, Real Ass Podcast, SDR.
Oh, big ups to Dave for always putting me over.
Frank believed that you guys were invited, but the official response that I got from Ralph when he came in and saw the flyers all around that Harrington
flyer, right.
put up, Ralph's official statement was, no hosts were invited. Any hosts that were here just happened to be here, and it was Lewis's idea to have it on that day so that way Skanks could be here.
He didn't really follow up with it.
And Ralph, you know what happens when you assume?
True.
You end up firing one of your oldest employees.
Yes. So I don't really want to get into the details of Harrington being fired.
Is this yours?
Is this yours? Is this anyone's? Wait, what? I don't get it.
That's from when Harrington was homeless and slept on the bench.
Oh, is this yours?
And the
Yeah.
landlord texted them and said, is this yours?
That's funny. Yeah. I'm happy for him. You know what? I'm happy for him.
Yes, I agree. I'm glad he gets to spend more time with his daughter and family, but I will say, and I told him this selfishly, even though I know that's good for him, I will miss his presence around the studio.
Yeah, the morale is going to take a hit. We're going to need someone to bring that good shit, good energy.
Yeah, you gotta, Dom, the weight is on your shoulders here.
Yeah, I don't know if Dom's listening, but we're going to need to get hyped. We're going to need that hype energy from Skanks to get the crowd riled up.
Is Dom not listening?
He is listening. No, he's out there. The speaker was on. I have a quote from Harrington that feels apt to pull up now, that from years ago that I wrote in a note because I liked it so much. 2023, although it doesn't have the exact date on it. Quote, we get paid shit and our jobs are done. If we're not having fun, then what are we even doing here? Mike Harrington, 2023.
True.
I think that's an incredible quote. It's the reason we work here is because it's fun as fuck. And don't forget that.
It's a dream, baby.
And we're going to miss that morale without him here. But I'm sure he'll be around quite a bit. He also still works for the merch department, so he's affiliated.
Yes, and he's going to need somewhere to escape from his family sometime.
That's fair.
He's also probably still doing Notes of a Goon. Why wouldn't he do that?
Yeah, probably.
But he also potentially could be the recipient of a coveted High Society Radio Award, but I won't give that away.
Yeah, you're going to have to watch that yourself.
But it is out now if you want to.
Do we want to talk about Fart Carnival so that we can get into our surprise?
Let's do it, folks. We have a special treat for ourselves mostly, but visual treat for you guys.
Yes. This week on Fart Carnival, Mike and Brendan built a gingerbread house. The entire episode, it gets messy. It gets a bit silly.
Messy, 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 messy.
Very good. Mike keeps saying that. Frosty the Snowman?
Yeah, it was the first scene where the magician is in the school.
I don't think I've ever seen it beginning to end. That was not a mainstay in my home.
The magician was who turned Frosty into,
right.
And that's what he says at the beginning. He doesn't like kids, and he goes, messy, 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 messy.
So they build a gingerbread house, and instead of... I got them... So, for context, at the beginning they go... They text me and they go, can someone pick us up a gingerbread house and let me know how much it costs? And I go, we probably have a budget for that. I could probably get that comped. And they were so psyched that this $11 gingerbread village was able to be comped by the company. And I'm massaging it much like Mike did in the episode. And they pick it up. And I get them the gingerbread village because I'm like, there's two of them. They might each want something to work on so that they're not just hunched over the same building. And then immediately they go, what if we built them all together into one big house?
Mega house.
And then at the end they're like, hey, we had a really hard job. This wasn't made to be built into one big house. That's why this was really hard. And I'm like, no one made you do that.
Okay, this isn't on us. This was a village. Like, you're not supposed to be making a village into one house.
This isn't on us. We decided to not read the directions, but that's not on us.
Destiny did. Manifest destiny. It's about going after pursuing what you don't think you can achieve just to see if you can do it.
They also is it a spoiler to tell everyone how the house turned out?
I want to say this.
Okay.
Why don't we do this? Let's put the house together, and then at the end we'll
compare it to theirs
with theirs just to.
I love it. Okay. This is not a house, by the way. This is a flat display. So it's going to look like that, but the house doesn't have a house.
Wait, what? Oh, that's whack.
You can see it in the back. It's like there's a house with these little stands that hold the flat pieces of the house up.
I don't like that one bit.
Yeah. So
but
do we want to talk about it?
We're gonna do it, God damn it.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about another? And if I recall correctly, there's a shot where we can see what we're building. Is that correct? Yeah. Yeah. This is the worst shot of my hair, but it's the best shot of the cookies. So, well, it's that works. That works. No, that works.
I just don't want it to be in the way so we can see.
Okay. You can cut back to us, but periodically we'll show you guys the
cookie
the
cam
build. Yeah.
Cookie cam.
So we're gonna put the people here.
Oh, look at here's the building. Here's the steeple. Look inside. There's all the people.
Do you, Mike, want to decorate the penguins, or do you want to put the house together?
I want to put the house together because I think that's funnier for a blind person to try to put a house. It's funnier.
Actually, read the directions, though, because I'm going to be annoyed. And I'll decorate the little guys.
Oh, it's a skating rink.
Yes. And we will talk, give us a second, we will talk about other shows while we're doing this. So that's your platform. I'm going to dump the sprinkles into here. This is a little taste of kind of what they were doing on Fart Carnival. And they were, they went rogue because you're supposed to keep it in the squeezy tube. And, this is blue fondant. Yes. On Fart Carnival, they went rogue in more ways than one because they didn't use the squeeze tube for the icing. They just poured it all out and then dunked the sides of the house in the icing to stick it together, and then they had a hard time with it. So the blue fondant I'm going to take out. Do you want me to read the directions out loud?
Yes.
So that we're both on the same page? Okay. Step 1. Icing pouch preparation. Knead the pouch for 1 to 2 minutes to bring it to room temperature. I did that. Remove the... can one of you bring us a scissor? We have to cut the tip off. We have to circumcise it.
Of course, Nat wants to talk about scissoring.
Oh, I went to circumcising. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
That was AJ, for anybody that is not
A to the J.
familiar. Okay. Cut the tip off.
Oh.
Separate the pieces.
Okay.
So tear it at the seams. Nope. Tear the cookies at the seams. Nope. This is why we can't build that Lego skyline of Chicago together.
What?
Separate the triangles from each other and the rectangles.
Oh, we have to break them apart.
Yeah, be gentle. I
Cut
feel like I'm playing with my brother. Like, this feels like an activity where I'd be like, nope, read the directions.
Cut my board into pieces. This is my gingerbread.
Icing writer preparation. Carefully cut the end of the icing writer in small amounts. That's the green thing.
This is the Oreo broken for you.
Okay.
I just start breaking this part.
Don't do that. I really considered telling you not to do that because I thought you might. And then decorate the Oreo. Okay. Twist Oreo cookie and attach the half with cream on the penguin cookie with icing. Oh, that's cute. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Okay, I'm doing the penguins and you're doing the house. Basically, you're, so the triangles are trees.
The triangles are trees.
And the house stands up like, can we cut to the cookie cam real quick?
Cut to the, well, you're going to have to tween it that way.
Yeah. And then these cookie parts get iced to the back of it to make it stand. So it stands up. This is like a set piece. It's like a flat set that you would see for a movie.
This is our nativity scene.
Yeah. So do you want to decorate the trees and I'll decorate the penguins?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start talking about a show and then we'll put the house together.
Oh, so I'm supposed to decorate the trees while we're...
Yeah, use this green stuff. Use the green stuff.
All right, well, let's talk about...
And then these guys. You can decorate with those too.
What?
These little sprinkles.
Let's talk about wrap for a second, because Lewis dropped...
You can cut back to us.
...the location of the next GaS Digital Retreat.
Yes.
Which will be in Cabo San Lucas.
It's so funny. Mike and I had a work-related, a show-related conversation with Lewis over text, and then like a little while later, I get in that chat a link to a house, like an Airbnb or like a villa or whatever, with no context, and I go, "Did Lewis send this to the wrong chat? Should I say something?" And then Mike later was like, "Yo, did you see that place that Lewis sent?" I was like, "Yeah, did he send it to the wrong chat?" He was like, "No, I was on the phone with him." And he goes, "Yo, Mike, check this out." He sends it there. What are your thoughts? First thoughts. How do you feel about the fact that it's not Jamaica anymore?
Oh, bro, it popped.
The
side popped.
Right, then don't squeeze it so hard. Hold on. Give me that.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Oh, Mike's making a fucking swastika. No. Mike's making a fucking swastika. Cut to our wide again real quick. Mike is covered in green icing. And so is the tree, and there's a swastika. Mike is literally oozing green slime right now.
I got slimed.
Or you can go back to us.
It's not going to be...
Deserved on your soul, your morality.
YouTube will not ding us because I didn't complete it. There's an arm missing, so that could just be the Windows
Cut
logo.
a bigger tip. That way it doesn't explode anymore. Here's the scissors.
Well, the side is already exploded.
All right, well, then you get what you deserve.
So Jamaica, Lewis is like, Jamaica's been battered too recently, so we have to give her a few years off.
Yeah, it's like inappropriate to go there with our tourism. Oh, I need the scissor. Sorry. I'm nervous to go to a new place. I always get nervous to go to a new place. I get really stressed out leaving the country. I hate going through customs.
Didn't your family take you to Mexico?
No. I never went to Mexico with them. Remember? They go, yeah.
So you should feel safe about it. They go to a resort.
Yeah, well, they go to a resort.
They never have any problems with customs.
What? It's different every time. You have different shit on you every time you go, and it's a different year every time. What? The experience of traveling changes every time you go.
Really?
Am I stupid? Am I missing some? Yeah. I mean, for example...
From what I gathered, getting into Mexico is easy. Coming back is the hard part.
Well, yeah, we also have to come back. That's part of it.
Come soon.
The example I was going to give was that hold on. Was that the first year we went to Jamaica, we were online with customs for like an hour and a half. And then the next year we went through in like 30 seconds.
Oh my god. This is a nightmare. It literally, like, the side popped out.
Yeah, if you had let me cut a bigger hole in it, we wouldn't have had this problem.
No, because it popped before you noticed that it popped immediately.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
It was like an air bubble.
No, it's that you squeezed it. I mean, I'm not blaming you because it said cut the end of the icing writer in small amounts.
Oh.
Meaning tested, I assume.
Can we have a knife, please?
A knife? No. How did they do it? Oh.
So, I mean, sure, there's always going to be some concern, but that's like, I don't know, who cares?
Who cares? Plastic knives probably.
Yeah,
good.
I just need something to spread this icing. Go back to the cookie cam, because, I mean, folks, I'm struggling.
Ugh. I'm
like
excited to go to a new place, but
looks like the Grinch took a shit.
we're gonna have to fast forward through a lot of this.
No shit. I thought this was good.
yeah.
You know what, Mike and Brendan, I give you apologies. It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, if our show wasn't intended to recap things, it wouldn't matter. Like, those guys are just funny doing this, whereas we're not. I fear. Who was on that episode?
Lev and H. Foley.
Good group. I'm surprised Lev still comes here.
What do you mean? He was just on Story Wars.
That's not here. It's not at the studio.
Nat has a lot of weird logic today.
What was that one was weird, I'll give you that. What was my other weird logic? That going through customs is annoying?
Yeah, you're not wrong for that one.
You know? Okay. I think we have to move on.
Well, what are you looking forward to?
I don't know. Swimming, being high with my friends in a house. That's the good. Okay, so we had this argument at the studio where Shannon was like, why would anyone not want to go to a tropical locale? Because a lot of people were pro, like, Pennsylvania again. And I'm like, the whole point is to hang out at a big house and do drugs. That's the point. And so I could do that.
No, Mom, no, it's not.
I can cut that if you want.
I'm kidding.
I can do that and be able to just drive my own car home if we go to a big cabin in Pennsylvania. Not a cabin, the place that we went was unbelievably huge in Pennsylvania. So I'm like, that would be fun too, and then I don't have to get on a plane or go through security.
No, but it's about the foreign nature. It's about going to like this warm, like foreign place and experiencing a new culture. That's what Lewis has talked about before, where he's like, I love Jamaica because it really feels like you're stepping into somewhere that you will never be able to experience anywhere else on Earth.
I don't think we're going to get that in Cabo.
Sure, but I'm just saying that's the appeal, is that you're dipping your toe into a different culture.
In Cabo, we're going to never leave the villa.
That's literally not true, and they talked about this on Rap, that we're going to be doing stuff in the resort area.
Oh, a resort is not culture, my friend. Going to a resort full of white people is not culture.
No, but I don't know. He said that we're going to do some off-campus stuff.
Okay.
This is not turning out good.
I'm giving them little scarves. I'm only making 2.
Scissors?
Yeah. Here's my penguin, and you see that you use the open Oreo to do his little white belly. Oh my God, you look like you jerked off the Grinch. Maybe you want to go wash your hands.
Well, not yet.
Okay. Also, clean it over the table so that you're not brushing little green bits on the floor that Ralph is going to complain about.
You're a green bit.
So I'm going to make its little eyes.
Ah! This seems to be stressing you out.
Well, it's hard for me. I can't use both parts of my brain at the same time. I can't have a conversation. You've tried to talk to me while I'm navigating traffic before. It's hard for me to do a difficult activity and hold a conversation at the same time.
Do all the trees need to be decorated?
No, I'm only doing 2 penguins because I don't think we're going to...
Which one's the stand?
The rectangles.
Okay.
Do you want to move on to a different show? What are you looking forward to?
As much as I like Jamaican food, I'm a sucker for some Mexican food, so I'm hoping that they have authentic stuff. But this could also be a situation where I'm just trash garbage and I like Americanized Mexican food.
Oh. There's a lot of authentic Mexican food in New York by virtue of
I don't go to those.
Oh, you're right. Mike hates a corn tortilla. You are going to hate it, actually. Mike hates corn tortillas. I was watching a video that recently that said that complaining that you don't like corn tortillas because they're too rubbery is like complaining that you don't like instant ramen because it's too crunchy and it's covered in powder.
It is.
You haven't prepared it right. Corn tortillas are supposed to be prepared in addition to buying them. You need to heat them up. That being said, I don't know if you will like the authentic food. And also, I don't know if there's going to be authentic food there.
We'll find out, but from the pictures, I'm excited for the pools.
I'm excited for the
and
pools
the views.
too.
You can't get the view. We went to the Poconos. There's no views in the Poconos, respectfully. As much as I'm a Pennsylvania boy.
I loved Jamaica. I have no beef with the ones that we've already been on. I would not necessarily pick Pennsylvania over Jamaica. I'm just saying that I also like there's something to be had in both experiences.
I agree.
Yeah, I need to buy some slutty bathing suits.
Ooh.
Yeah, if we're gonna swim a bunch. I also need to get hot. You need to get fitter.
Well, you're already there.
Thank you. I'm preaching to the choir, I guess. Wrong crowd for that one.
Breaking bread.
Okay.
This really does look like a blind person did it.
Well, one did.
Go to the cookie cake. Let's check in on Mike's awfulness.
Yeah. Okay, here are my guys. It's got a little scarf and some fucked up eyes. And then this one is less fucked up eyes.
This is like Chernobyl trees.
I'm gonna eat the third one. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat this
Are
one.
you not allowed? Are you trying to? Do you have to save some of it?
Well, I'm not. It's not gonna make it to the house, is what I'm saying. It's not gonna make it to the display. This is a pond, right? An Arctic skating rink. It's not gonna make it to this third one's not gonna make it to the skating rink. It has to call it.
Speaking of which, is there anything funnier that the World Trade Center skating rink and the World Trade Center mall is just it's a roller rink that looks like ice? Isn't that the funniest thing?
So goofy. This is pretty good. This is tastier than a regular store-bought gingerbread house. Can we move on?
Yeah, what do we want to talk about?
So I have more from the Regz.
I thought we were going to talk about Morning Zoo.
Okay, we can talk about Morning Zoo. So, this week on Morning Zoo... Wait, who was on with Josie? I don't remember.
Drew Dunn.
Oh, Drew Dunn!
Drew Dunn.
So, Drew Dunn and Josie Marcelino were on Zoo. They had a lot to say about Chuck E. Cheese Animatronics.
And just cheese in general.
And cheese in general. Mike has very mixed feelings about cheese.
The mozzarella one is good, but I don't like it when it's wet.
You don't like the wet mozzarella?
I like it when it's shredded in a Sargento bag.
Gross. Actually, not gross. That cheese has its place, but the wet mozzarella is the best.
Ew.
It's the
I don't
best
like
kind.
my cheese wet.
You're wrong. You do like it wet because you like it on pizza or on nachos. You like melted cheese.
I don't like that dollop of wet mozzarella that they put on those special pizza slices. That sucks.
That shit is so good.
No, it's
the
gross.
best shit in the world.
Nope. It's for gross people who like to make penguin sculptures.
Were you scared of Chuck E. Cheese? Because I know at least a couple people that were.
A little. I had a healthy fear.
Make that face again. I would say I also had healthy fear, but I know that my friend Sophie could not go in the same room as Chuck E. Cheese. Like, she had to leave at the song portion of a birthday party.
Ugh. It just kind of makes you feel queasy all the time when you're in there.
Yeah.
The entire time is just you're queasy.
Oh, the porn stats.
Oh, yeah.
It's our yearly assessment of the porn stats.
That's good enough.
You know what? Yeah. I think you need to go wash your hands. I think we should take 5. Oh. Okay. I'm going to build it. Okay.
Oh, hey, so if you're just checking in with us now, we're at the part where I'm gonna be...
Oh, can I squirt some? I have an idea.
Look at me on mic.
It's not a... I did have one idea that's safe for work.
Okay, what's that?
For the icing.
Hold on.
Or you just, is that the cement part of it?
This is the cement. Yeah, this is.
You're not actually making a design.
No, I'm cementing.
Oh, boy. These penguins look good. Has anyone showed the penguins?
Hold them up.
She did this. She did this.
It worked. Okay. And then what it wants you to do is it wants you to... Oh, we've switched. It wants you to attach the trees to the house.
No.
So I hate that, personally. But I'm going to try to figure it out.
Where's the rink?
The rink is in front. We don't get the rink.
Oh.
He did a pretty good job with the trees, given the constraints. Oh, it's not gonna stay. It's so not gonna stay. Why would it tell us that this would work?
I have an idea.
There we go. That's pretty good if you stagger it. All right, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to
We've
build.
committed.
Okay. Well, then
You
I
can't
have to
just abandon ideas halfway through.
Okay, well then I have to finish it because I don't trust it to stand if you're putting it together.
It's funny if it fails.
Well, then why am I putting energy into something that's doomed to fail?
I'll do it then.
No, because then I just gotta watch you do it badly. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. There's those trees. Some happy little trees. Alright, let's switch.
This is supposed to be a fun activity where we make fun of each other.
I am making fun of you.
Okay, so you smushed them like this. And then, wait, so it go, alright.
You're almost there. You just have to ice them to the back wall. Here's the source material, by the way.
Can I uproot this for a second?
Sure. So, can I talk about another show while you're icing?
Yeah, I thought we were gonna do the porn stats because I was actually.
Yeah, porn stats. I liked the fact that armpit was one. Why? I feel like, is it just me or did like within the past 10 years eating ass has popped off? Where like that was not a thing that was like talked about nearly as much until the past 10 years. People were doing it, I'm sure, but they didn't talk about it as much. Why the fuck is the meme now armpit? Both in like gay guy settings and straight guys into women's armpit settings.
It's something new. There's always got to be something new.
Armpits are so unsexual.
I mean, in the sense that like how it would be hot to get a whiff of like a hot girl's armpit after the gym.
I think you're gonna have to speak for yourself on that one. Is that hot? That's gross.
No, come on.
He's trying really hard. Oh, this is a good shot. Another one was. Oh, it was hairy armpit, I believe.
What were the other?
No, I'm just warm. Most searched porn.
Yeah, what were the other most searched? I mean, this Skanks logo is an abomination to God.
I mean, so is the original.
What?
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh. Actually, I'm impressed. Given the constraints, I'm impressed.
Woo. Lord Jesus.
Yeah, there's no way that was making it 6 years ago. No.
Mother, Father.
By state.
Father, Mother. Lord Jesus.
What is that?
Save us now. I don't know. I just made it up.
You made that up?
Yeah. Lord Jesus, Father, Mother, save us now. What is your filthiest? Because we know that you watch anime.
I haven't watched hentai in 10 years.
But bro still brings it up regularly.
Bro still brings it up regularly.
You bro.
No, you bro. Pornhub stats 2025. There we go. There we go. All right, I found it. Okay. Oh, God. Jesus fucking Christ. Skip ad. On daveandchuckthefreak.com. Fuck you, Dave and Chuck. Who do you think you are? What did you do to him? What did you give him? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Can we cut to the wide so we can see the front? Yeah, it's pretty good. Can you zoom in on that on what he's doing? Or does it go in that far? Yeah. Whoa, you don't have to zoom in that much. But oh my God. Yeah, there we go. Ah! Okay, perfect. That's good.
Oh no.
I'm so glad we caught that.
Oh no, it's over.
Incredible. I think we can eat it now.
Eat her.
Eat her.
Okay, you first.
Okay, you can go back to our 2 shot, and you could. Well, we're probably not gonna need that shot again.
Now, splice in how Cannon and Saglo did.
Probably about as well.
Oh no! Even the merry little Christmas, and there it is. Our gingerbread house. For 3, please. Our gingerbread house.
Yeah, from the remnants that they brought back, it didn't look like there was a lot of progress.
Okay. So wait, you're asking me for my spiciest porn search?
Yeah.
I haven't watched porn in ages.
What?
I haven't watched porn since we moved.
Really?
Yes. I have not watched a porn video since we moved. I have looked at pornographic images. So then I want you to answer that.
Squirting Asian.
Literally?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I want to see him squirt.
I don't like squirting. I think it's gross. Or rather, I think how it's done in porn is excessive and
Squirting is by far my most gross one. But I just like the idea that whatever's sexually happening elicits some kind of bodily fluid reaction.
It's the equivalent of a cum shot for women, where you're like, she really did come there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that actually. I can relate to that.
It's a lot harder to fake a squirt.
Yeah, I get you. I mean,
you can just pee, but sure, but it's still coming out.
Yeah. I think you're so right for that actually. You know what? You sold me.
I don't know if armpits necessarily, but sweaty would be good.
I did know that about you.
Think about it.
No, I don't want to think about it. It doesn't do it for me.
What does it not?
No, that's gross. Actually, I think it is kind of common for women to be like, I like a man that's sweaty. But I get it, but I'm not going to search it.
Okay. Your state of New Jersey, what was theirs? Did we find it out?
I couldn't find the stat that she was working with at all.
No, my phone's about to die.
All I could find was searches by 2024, not 2025. And I don't really want to... We don't have time to pull up the episode again.
Okay, well, just know that I'm gross.
Mike's gross. We knew that. We've been knowing that.
The Regz.
Yeah, let's get to the Regz.
So I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to explain this whole saga because you were there for it.
Yes,
so
I was.
You can fill in the blanks here. But
perfect.
This is by far one of the funniest Yankee Swap moments ever in Regz history. So for those who know the lore of the Regz, previous female producer of You Know What Dude was Gabby Bryant. For one of the Yankee Swaps for the Regz, she had given Lewis her panties.
Don't ever say panties with a hard T in my presence ever again.
Panties.
Never do. I'm about to break up with you. Don't ever do that.
Why?
Disgusting.
Why?
Skin crawl. Causes my skin to crawl.
Why?
If anyone ever says panties around me, I'm going to shit my brains out.
It's in my mouth. They're in my mouth.
Disgusting. Say panties like a normal person.
Panties?
Yes.
Panties. What's the
Ew,
difference?
ew. It makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
Pantalones?
Her underwear. She gave him her underwear.
And he has not stopped talking about it since.
Yeah. I bet he still got him.
And so this year for the Yankee Swap, Lewis opens up his gift.
His draw, yeah.
His draw was Danny Braff's panties.
Manscaped underwear.
Wait, there's a note. What's the note say?
Danny's panties. Are these used, Danny?
These are used.
Ew. But you can give
well,
them away. You can give them.
You love Gabby's panties.
That's fucked up.
That's so funny.
You got
That is
Gabby's
funny.
panties, and now you have Danny's
Yeah, make a
panties.
collection.
One of the other gifts during this exchange was a black puppet. So Lewis trades
Police puppet.
Black police puppet. So Lewis trades the panties for the puppet. Later, the gift that Lewis brought for the swap were Meta Ray-Ban glasses to really just throw a wrench in the whole swap.
I don't remember if he said this on air. Or if this is confidential secrets or whatever. Lewis had a wrapped pair of Meta Ray-Ban glasses that he left at home.
Yeah.
And so he ordered, like DoorDashed, a pair of Meta Ray-Ban glasses for the gift exchange.
Yeah,
I wish I had money like that, is all I'm saying.
That's like the time that he was giving away an Oculus on Wrap, and then he just he was gonna get a new one to give to his son, and then he just ended up keeping 2 Oculuses and just buying a third one for the giveaway.
Yeah.
And so Danny ends up getting the Ray-Bans, and so the Meta Ray-Bans, and he trades Lewis the Ray-Bans, right?
No, I'm pretty sure what happened was that Danny ended up with his own underwear again.
Yes.
And Lewis drew. He got something else. And then it's Danny's chance to swap. And he goes, as much as I really want the Ray-Bans, I think it's funnier to take a shittier gift for myself in exchange for giving Lewis my underwear again.
Yeah. And
which is great. He's like, I sacrificed myself because it's way funnier to just give Lewis my underwear.
Yeah, and so he took the puppet from Lewis.
Yes.
And Lewis is like, well, now a very funny bit that would have been on Legion of Skanks ruined thanks to you.
Because he didn't get the black policeman. I think he gave it, not to reveal company secrets, I think he ended up taking the policeman puppet anyway.
Hell yeah. Well, so I went to the full curtain pull. I went to the bonfire Christmas party at the Cellar, and I was talking to Mr. Roberto Kelly afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
And I was asking him how the swap was, and I was like, "Did you who ended up with Nat's
stupid
sandwich press?" And he was like, "Oh, I did, but I think I gave it to Joe Russell, right?"
Something like that. Something like that. At the end of the episode, no one, except for the good ones, like I think whoever got the self-stirring mug and the Ray-Bans kept them, and everyone else kind of shuffled there. Oh, I kept mine too. I had Bobby's, and I got from Bobby a Temu leather jacket and 2 body brands and some sort of harness for your fishing rod. And it's been in our front hallway ever since.
Really?
Yeah, it's in that wrapped bag in our front hallway.
Well, we live near a college campus, so I can catch some fine young shits.
Fine shits?
Some fine shits with the rod.
Oh, got it. I thought you meant by wearing the cool jacket.
That too. Well, that's the lure. That's
lure.
Yeah.
Like fishing. I have some, if we can pivot to Rose Thorn Seed. Also from the Regz.
But that was a, just to wrap it all up, that was a 200 IQ move from Danny Braff.
Yeah.
And Lewis got punked.
Yes, it was great. Danny is funny.
Yeah, it was also like...
Me and Danny had an enlightening subway ride home together because he lives near where we live.
It was funny for Lewis to be like, I know this is your one chance a year to ever be funny, but this sucks.
So, to pivot to Rose Thorn Seed. Well, we're going to do a Rose Thorn Seed here. Woo! Also, intel from Danny Braff. And this is also company secrets.
Ooh.
Danny whispered to me during the episode, he goes, Bobby's intention was to have Rose, Thorn, and Seed be a dig at Body Brain Coffee. But then when he sensed that everyone else was going genuine, he had to pivot on the spot and come up with a new rose, thorn, and seed.
Oh.
And so that's why during his first one, where he was talking about how he's proud of himself for losing the weight, he kept dropping words like ashwagandha and fucking and like, you know, whatever other ingredients are in it.
You can't just do that when Dan Soder's like, yeah, my cousin overdosed.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
So he had to come up with new ones on the fly, and that's why it seemed like he was floundering a little bit. That being said, do we want to briefly do a little rose thorn seed?
Yeah, so my sister has really been getting on my nerves, and I don't know what to do about her.
That was crazy, but also I don't think it was as mean as it came off. For context, Lewis was saying that his thorn was his relationship with his sister this year, and he goes, this sounds mean, but it's truly, he's like, I love her, and I wish I wasn't enabling her all the time. And I wish that she would just, like, you know, learn or whatever. And I could tell it was from, like, a place of caring.
Yeah.
Even though if it was about me, I would be really upset. But yeah.
What is your rose from this year, Natalie Rose?
Rose, to clarify, a thing that you're proud that grew this year. I mean, I want to say that our move was both my rose and my thorn.
Wow.
Because the move itself was a thorn.
Yeah, our apartment is my rose.
Our apartment is the best. And although I almost want to use that as my seed to be like, this is something that was just planted 2 months ago.
Oh,
you know?
I've planted some seeds in that apartment.
Don't say that. That's
What?
inappropriate. What do you mean by that?
I mean, we have a bunch of succulents that we've planted the seeds of. As in, she's been succulent on these seeds of my plant. Ay.
Gross.
Full circle.
I would say that Rose, new apartment.
I can't have the same one as you, though, so now I gotta, like... It's supposed to, I mean, I don't know. It's supposed to be, like, interesting and different.
I'm going to say seed is that I'm in a really good place with my money right now. And I'm not investing per se, but I am investing in some ways into having more sustained good money health in this upcoming year. We're alternate. Oh, I thought we were doing all of them
I'm not
going to
do the same rose as you. We're bad at doing a show.
Yeah, this one sucked. I'm sorry that this was your first one, because this was a just shitty episode. Jesus Christ. We've been so off topic.
I thought your thorn was going to be the parking situation.
Rose, living in Jersey City. Thorn, also living in Jersey City. Absolute nightmare of parking situation. But I'm trying to think of things. These are all things that happened within the last 2 months. What else happened this year? Did any of my family die this year? No, that was last year. No, I don't like... What did we even do over the summer? I don't remember. I feel like this was a good, solid... I feel like every other year...
My rose... Okay, here's my rose. My rose is that me and Natalie went on our first vacation together and visited my new cousin. That's my rose.
That's beautiful. That's a great choice.
My thorn is, yes, the eye surgery I had.
Don't say yes, because I'm going to cut out where I said that.
My thorn. My thorn in my side is my eyes. Yeah, my eyes.
Specifically the one.
I had a surgery, a sugary on it, because I got an infection. My eye got infected this year. What the helly?
That was brutal.
And I didn't even know what it was at first. I'm still recovering.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was a couple weeks where we were like, it was constant.
It was touch and go. I had to get, I mean, just even the injections I had to get in my eye were rough. but also just sitting in waiting rooms for upwards of days.
Yeah.
I would say I was in waiting rooms for at least 100 hours.
I bet that's true.
No, it's not true. But and then my seed would be investing it. Well, number one, health insurance, obviously, but number two, well, that's my New Year's resolution is health insurance. So I'll say my seed is creating a self-sustaining camera setup so I can do more man on the street stuff without having to rely on anyone else, and creating more dynamic content.
I love that.
Doing more fun social media stuff. Like just being very strategic but also creatively flourishing with my job.
I think that's great.
By buying new equipment.
I'm going to say my Rose has been moving in my adult life from somewhere that I thought I was going to be for a lot longer, and then learning the signs of being like, oh, it's time. Like, I need to leave. And the fact that we found this place together and it's great. And I've had a really great time putting energy and effort into making it great. Nice.
Yes.
Thorn has been my car in general, I would say. I shoveled a lot of money into my car this year.
Oh, yeah. And
also, as Mike said earlier, my car, the parking situation has been a fucking nightmare where we live. And then the seed is the stuff that I said earlier about money, but also I feel like I've planted a lot of seeds of habits this year that I really want to take into the new year. The singing thing, the fact that I got over singing in public this year, I think is going to make my life better. And I don't expect to go anywhere serious with it, but I'm like, I don't know, it's a fear I got over. So I feel like that can help. And also like seeds of like self-improvement and stuff. That's it.
Yeah, and I think you've gotten yourself out of your shell more in our meeting. Let's talk about... This is the first time, like, one of the few times since I've known you this year that you were like, I just met a stranger and we just hit it off and started hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, that, I don't know you to be someone to do that. You're very reliant on your
my people,
your older friends.
Yeah.
And you going out there and just, trying was impressive to me. So
Thank you.
That was also really cool.
Within recent couple months, was hanging out with a friend of mine who I know from my like film shoot days that was really inspiring me to like work on my habits and stuff. And I was talking about how I want to be someone who's good at talking to strangers and like striking up conversations with people and not be shy and weird anymore. And I was like, I want to be someone that's like that. And then I told him the story about the girl that I was hanging out with at the restaurant nearby. And he goes, you are someone that does that. You just gave me an example. You are a person who talks to strangers. You are doing it already.
Yeah.
That really stuck with me. I don't know. I feel like I've seen you become really self-reliant this year in a good way. Where you're like, I'm going to find if money's not good, I'm going to find work. Yeah. And you do it, and you go out and you find work.
Me and Lenny are going to find our new farm.
Yeah, exactly.
We're going to pet the rabbits.
Yeah, I don't know. And I think that living with a partner has improved us both.
Yeah, living with a partner.
It's not easy.
I haven't even done it for a full year yet.
We haven't even done it for 6 months. Oh, 3 months. 3 months.
The weird thing is it hasn't been a crazy adjustment yet, and I think just dating you for a while has helped us be able to, and just having so many sleepovers has helped us kind of understand each other's habits a little better.
Yeah, you're right. It has not been much of an adjustment for me either. It feels like very natural.
Yes.
I
also want to be able to make more compromises.
I think that's fair. I would also like to do that. I'm sorry, I have to leave. I have to edit part of the problem.
Okay, well, folks, if you like this and you
this one was a little insane.
If you want to help continue to keep our house, the GaS Digital house.
Hold it higher. Yeah.
If you want to keep the GaS Digital house looking like this beautiful creature, you got to subscribe to the network. That's the foundation, is our subscribers. Okay, that's this part. That's you, and how you can help is using our code NOW, and that's the facade of the building.
You're touching so much sugar and then touching your face and the microphones.
And so you can do that. So you can get once you do that, you access all of the classic episodes. You get all the episodes uncensored and ad-free, including the Regz, the Return of Rep, Legionist Gang, Story Wars,
Watch My Camera,
Godfrey, Watch Her Camera, Fart Carnivals.
Fart Carnival. Watch Fart Carnival.
And
if you want to see a much funnier experience of putting together a gingerbread house, watch Fart Carnival.
Yes, if you want to.
Use code FART.
Yes.
Just kidding. Use code NOW. That's our code. And then we get a kickback for that. You should subscribe to GaS Digital now on YouTube. We're almost to 1,000. We are so close. In the new year, I predict that if we keep going, probably second or third week of January, we're going to do our Q&A.
And remember, Zach said on the zoo that we were on that he's going to submit questions for that Q&A. So
Drew Montana, also someone who on the record said that he was going to submit questions.
So if you want a feat to be really held to the fire, you know what to do. Subscribe to get us to 1,000.
Yes.
Follow the GaS Digital accounts at GaS Digital on Instagram and Twitter to be notified when all of your favorite shows are out. And also, if you want to see clips from all your favorite classic episodes, go to the GaS Digital YouTube channel. Recently, the temporary home of Real Ass Podcast when they got the strikes. At GaS Digital Network. I'm Blind Mike. That's Natalie. And this is the house that we built on farts and coal.
Bring it up higher.
We built this house on farts and coal.
You can cut it. Shout out Serafina, Dom, and AJ for putting up with us for that.
We built this city on Oreo.
That's pretty good.